Oh, who say does that?
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And quite a few players out of the lineup, taking a look at who's out for both teams.
The injury story certainly noteworthy. A lot of players in business casual tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Shea in at the small forward. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the New York Knicks. Pass to Capella. Capella draws the double. Clock at 6. The Hawks working the ball around. Young, no good. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. Those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. And that one's good, Shea.
Well, that's a great sign for Shea, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Back to Cunningham. On the wing, Hardaway. Shoots from the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
That one good for 2.
Well, Shea has decent size, and he uses it well at that time to put points on the board.
Traps in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Shea with it. Guarded by Hardaway. And that one's good, Shea. Shea's got 7 points in the game. Stewart with a screen on Young. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Now Ivy. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. Harris, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Here's a look at some stats for Tobias Harris. Last year, getting it done. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Shea, guarded by Hardaway. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Fires the 3. Johnson with the rebound. Hawks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Capella with a screen on Cunningham. Shoots from the elbow. Capella kicks to Daniels. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Ivy finds Cunningham. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. Over Daniels. Offensive rebound. Harris passes to Ivy. Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look. Nice pass and strong finish. Johnson just powering that one down.
Now here is Hardaway. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hardaway has got his second basket of the game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Rizachet. It's Young on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Capella. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Capella taking a crack and stays focused on the rim.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now here's Cunningham. No scoring in this one. To the paint. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Hardaway, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Rizachet. Hardaway with the steal. And now Ivy running the floor all by himself. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
Daniels kicks to Johnson. The rebound by Ivy.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Ivy's got 7 points in the game.
And that mid-range spot is so sweet for him.
Back to Young. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for the Pistons. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Matthews is checked in. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot hits from off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
The Hawks trail by 7. Off the run, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Harris.
Young determined on that play there. The foul not keeping him from getting up the shot. First free throw is good. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And so Young nails them both. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 Conference Finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Greg, 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
And he gets the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Young dishes to Daniels. Screen by Capella. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Pistons leading by 7. Ivy passes to Foncecchio. Here's Stewart.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. Get some.
Second personal foul. Team second. At the line for Detroit, Stewart.
First one falls for him. And Brent, for all the talent the Atlanta Hawks have had in recent years, playoff success has not been there.
Well, close to the finals in 2021, but they haven't been past the first round since. I think the 21 run actually accelerated expectations for this team a little bit beyond where they were in their development. So they've come back to earth just a little bit. We'll see if next year they can build to get back to a position where they can have playoff success.
Okongwu finds Matthews. And here's Nance, guarded by Stewart. Just 5 on the clock. Okongwu with the screen for Matthews. Connects from 3-point range.
That's one of the best 3-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Beasley. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Pass to Roddy. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. He tries for 3, and again Atlanta with the triple.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now here is Harris. 9 points in the game so far. Beasley with it. Launches it from deep. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Here's Buffkin. Ball stolen. Foncecchio passes to Harris. The rebound by Nance.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Holland comes in for Harris. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Isaiah Stewart. That free throw good from Nance. Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their games.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, that's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Pistons. Hollins kicks to Hardaway. Beasley outside. Trains the three-pointer. And now a 7-point Piston lead.
Yeah, that's one of the things Beasley is known for. He's a catch-and-shoot guy. Back
to Wallace. Outside Matthews. Pass to Nance. 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And Rizachet, the bucket on the assist by Nance. And that's 11 points for Rizachet. Hardaway passes to Beasley. In the corner, Reed with it. Hardaway from outside. Okongwu grabs the board. Here's Rizachet. Not going to go that time. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pistons. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
The Hawks trail by 5. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. We've got Okongwu. Wallace is out there with Rizachet. And it's Roddy in at the power forward position. Here's Holland. Still yet to score. Pass to Reed. And here is Hardaway. Banked in off the glass. Hardaway has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Pistons. Here's Rizachet. Guarded by Hardaway. Roddy off target with his 3.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
No good from Beasley. The Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Wallace. Now, here's Okongwu. Now, Matthews launches a 3. The Hawks again can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Reed the pass to Fonjecchio. Outside Hardaway. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Wallace. Back to Matthews. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Matthews. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Larry Nance is checked in for the Hawks. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Beasley outside. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Nance outside. Pass to Rizichet. 6 on the shot clock. He takes it in. Back to Nance. And the 3-ball is good. Nance has got his second basket of the night.
Comfortable shooting off the pass that time, Larry Nance Jr. in a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Rizichet with it. Nance outside. And Matthews kicks to Nance. Got a piece of it. Hawks passing it around to the right side. From deep, add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Pass to Beasley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game now.
The first one falls.
Well, Beasley has been explosive in some of the roles he's played, and with more responsibility, he's able to score a lot of points in bunches.
Jenkins, he's checked in for Hardaway. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Buffkin's checked in. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Here's Beasley following the 3 by Atlanta. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Beasley's got 7 now in this quarter. Pass to Roddy. Here's Buffkin. Over Jenkins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Picked his pocket. Matthews with it. Beasley covering to the inside. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power through.
Now here's Beasley. He's got 12. Pass to Stewart. Beasley sets a screen for Stewart. A three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trailing. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Cunningham. Beasley for 3. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Here's Capella. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And it's Fontecchio in the corner. Good on the 3-point shot. Fontecchio's got 5 points so far.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there, would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Pass to Buffkin. From beyond the arc. Here's Roddy. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Read a screen. Here's Beasley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
Two.
That one is off.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Tobias Harris is checked in for Reed, and Ivy's subbed in for Fontecchio. He's off on the second. Atlanta's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Matthews passes to Johnson. Capella with a screen on Ivy. They get it back. Capella kicks to Daniels. On the wing, Johnson. And here's Matthews from the arc. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Capella.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Detroit making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Rizachet, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple years now, and he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
Now, here's Ivy. He has 7. It's good from long range. Ivy's got 10 points in the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
2 shots.
That's good from Capella. Reedy's checked in for the Pistons. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. That's a 2 from Cunningham. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
There's something special about Cade Cunningham and his explosiveness when he's in transition like that. That's a quality shot.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Young. Capella dishes to Daniels. Here's Johnson. Capella. Here's Rizachet. Sinks the triple. Rizachet's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hawks.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Cunningham finds Harris. Hardaway with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Rizachet. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Rizachet so talented with the ball in his hands.
And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Rizachet, who's got 19. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
And checking out numbers for Cunningham, coming off a terrific season. He put up about 22 points a game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Daniels with it, covered by Cunningham. Pass to Rizachet. Johnson the screen. Rizachet with it. Now defended by Cunningham.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Reza Shea wide open. Here's Capella, and he uses the glass on the layup. Capella's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Second is Trae Young.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
There's 1:38 left in the first half of the game. Reed a screen on Johnson. Here's Harris. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful in the mid-range there. Sometimes it looks automatic for Tobias Harris.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Now to see the numbers for Capella. Good season for him last year, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. 1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. Young from outside finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Harris outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Pistons have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
Atlanta making a switch here. Nance has checked in. And he sinks the second. And he makes all three.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Bounce pass Young. The drive by Nance. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Larry Nance Jr. has the ability to get around the floor and do some things in all those areas. So good job this time on the cut.
That free throw good from Nance.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. came into the league and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess, but really Larry Nance Jr. knows how to play the game and is building on that potential.
Both free throws good from Nance. Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Reed. Outside Hardaway. Sinks the three-pointer. Hardaway has got 12 points in the game.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
And Nance kicks to Young. Shot clock at 6. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside Hardaway. From downtown, the shot, no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Atlanta up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
The young guys are playing well, but it's a long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall and which ones knock it over. Well, let's turn now to our current game. And I tell you what, how about Clint Capella in the first half?
Locked in offensively, getting to his spots, picking apart the D, scoring in bunches, Jets.
Great points. Get it? See what I did there?
We saw, Ernie, it just wasn't funny.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Zachary Rizachet has been, in a word, sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Tobias Harris is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. 5 on the clock. Capella, the pass to Daniels. Fires it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Daniel's such a shifty player. He has a myriad of ways to get to the free throw line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Yeah, for Daniels, it's still about finding his niche. It's the potential of Daniels that keeps you tantalized, a swingman that can play multiple defensive positions.
He hits the second from the line. Pistons trailed by 5. Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Shoots over Rizachet, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Ren, you talk about a guy taking a leap. Jalen Johnson took huge steps forward in his 3rd NBA season.
Kevin, how many times have we seen it where a really talented young player is playing on a team that has star power, and so naturally they're able to settle into the role they're going to play? That is what has happened with Jalen Johnson. I expect him to take another leap forward this season.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Here's Rizachet. And that one, good. Rizachet has got 21 in the game.
Another one for Rizachet. This young man from France has insane potential, and we are seeing a bit of it tonight. And they continue to control the glass.
Good. Nice job down low. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field. Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Young from outside. He can't get it to go. Cunningham with some nice D.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Daniels from outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 7 rebounds in the game. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And he's good on the 3-ball. Cunningham's got 7 points.
And Cunningham sneaking out to the corner.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Checking out the numbers for Young. Great showing for him last season. Averaged 25 points per game last season. 10 assists and 2 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Stewart against Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Johnson sets the screen for Rizachet. Drills the 3-pointer. Rizachet has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Cunningham's shot is off. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Daniels. Screen by Capella. Clock at 4, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Pistons trailed by 8. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Rizachet, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Hardaway has got 14 points for the game. Johnson outside. Pass to Rizachet. And a miss there on the triple. Detroit's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And here's Young. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game. Well, he's an efficient scorer in this one. Harris can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Here's Rizachet, and by Hardaway, he gets it in there. Capella's got 19 points.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Hardaway. Stewart, a screen for Hardaway. 6 to shoot. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Stewart.
And taking the short way from 3, Stewart with a nice stroke.
Back to Young. Rebound, Detroit. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Detroit's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Stewart, a screen for Hardaway. Over Rizachet. Hardaway, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Capella kicks to Young. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Capella. He's still out. Now he is 9 of 10.
Right now, Capella feeling it, creating a lot of offensive opportunities for this team now.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with the team. For the Pistons, all Reed's checked in for Hardaway. Fontecchio's coming in for Jaden Ivey. And it's Malik Beasley in for Cade Cunningham. Matthews, he's checked in for Atlanta. Wallace comes in for Young. Stewart finds Beasley. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Johnson. On the wing, Wallace, covered by Beasley. Goes up the baseline. Kicks it out to Johnson. Intercepted. All by himself. Finished off by Fontecchio.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Williams, he's checked in for the Pistons. Harris looking it over for the tie. He lays it in. Harris has got the game tied up here for Detroit.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his own inside. really an overlooked part of his game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Fontecchio. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Moore's checked in. To the wing right side. Reed with the steal. Moore finds Harris. Now Beasley for the lead. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Pass to Matthews, and they get it. Nailed from three-point land. Matthews has got 6 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the basket by Harris.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
And that one is good by Beasley.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
3 for Matthews. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. He's got 9.
Got to be a little bit more aggressive defending him from that range. He can be dangerous.
Beasley, the pass to Harris. Rebound, Atlanta.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Fontecchio. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So for the Pistons, Swider's checked in. And it's Howland in for Moore. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Larry Nance is checked in for Jalen Johnson. Roddy the pass to Matthews. Okongwu kicks to Matthews. Nance outside, just 4 to shoot. Here's Wallace. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Detroit leading by 4. Here's Holland. Pass to Swider. A 3-pointer off the mark. Atlanta's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And, well, Detroit shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Fontecchio's got 10.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The third quarter comes to a close. Pistons lead by 5. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Larry Nance, Matthews out there with Wallace. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Roddy in at the small forward position. On the wing, Wallace. Pass to Okongwu. And the layup's good off the glass. Okongwu's now got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Hawks. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Matthews. That one misses. Some solid defense from Reed. Beasley with a clean look. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Beasley's got 20 points.
Beasley's been doing that for a long time, drilling from 3.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Matthews from outside the arc. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. And the shot goes in.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Fontecchio. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Pistons lead by 6.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Okongwu dishes to Matthews. Okongwu kicks to Nance. Beasley with the steal. And here we go at Jenkins. And nobody's there. And Jenkins throws it down.
Yeah, tough on the offensive end, just really sloppy play, and Beasley doesn't mind picking that one up and doing something with it.
Here's the drive. 6 on the shot clock. Body the pass to Matthews. Won't. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Now here's Jenkins. Wallace covering. Jenkins can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 8. Matthews scanning the floor. Nance outside. The tray. And Matthews gets it to go. Matthews has got 11 points here in just the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Lets the 3 fly. The Pistons rebound. Reed. Misses the baby hook.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Wallace outside. Nance outside. Here's Matthews. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now just a 1-point Piston lead.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Cunningham in for Jenkins. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Daniels dishes to Capella. Pass to Young. To take the lead. The rebound by Ivey.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with loose ends.
And that one's good. Fontecchio's got 5 points now in the quarter.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he only increase his value.
Here's Matthews, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Hardaway's checked in for Fontecchio. Both free throws good from Matthews. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Stewart with his screen on Matthews. Pass to Stewart. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here is Daniels. The Hawks again can't hit. Ivy on the wing. Back to Cunningham. Hardaway finds Stewart. And he hammers that one right down into the face of Jalen Johnson.
Isaiah Stewart rocking the rim.
Young against Cunningham. Looking to get it going. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Rizichet, he's checked in for Matthews. And he's good on the second. Pistons leading by 3. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Cunningham sets a screen for Ivy. Over Daniels. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Capella with a screen on Hardaway. Driving the lane. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
I like the movement from the rookie, Zachary Rizichet.
1 shot.
The free throw drops for Rizichet.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Rizichet is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Stewart, a screen for Harris. Into the lane, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
At the line for Detroit, Harris, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Harris drops them both. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Daniels. Here's Rizichet, guarded by Hardaway. Johnson, good.
And this is why the coaching staff just continues to encourage Jalen Johnson. Dynamite off the catch.
Here's Stewart, and it's on a bound to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Hardaway. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And the Pistons lead by 3.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Here's Shea. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Cunningham for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Young outside. Over Cunningham. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Showing no mercy. Young gets free with the cunning dribble move.
Cunningham lays it up off the glass.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Now, Shea. Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it down low. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Stewart a screen. Pulls up. And again, Cunningham missing. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
Well, Shea does a nice job of drawing the contact on his way up. Now a chance at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. That one is no good.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Ivy with the bucket.
Big-time buckets is what everyone wants to see from Ivy. He has to attack without hesitation in those situations.
Got a hand on it. Cunningham with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Wasted no time on that one. Hardaway's got 19 points.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Capella with a screen on Hardaway. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Cunningham kicks to Harris. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Hardaway passes to Harris. And he banks in the layup. Harris has got 30.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. 2:33 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Young for three. The rebound by Ivy. Detroit with the ball. Pass to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Back to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Capella with a screen on Hardaway. Takes it inside. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the Pistons.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And so the Pistons take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now our player of the game, Tobias Harris.